It is time. We are starting Truth of the Light by Laura Carter, and I wanted to do a little mini reading vlog. It's not going to be as dramatic or as much going on as the Return of the Darkness reading vlog, but I really love watching the Return of the Darkness one back. I just want to document this for me. This is like my favourite series ever. And we have the next book. This comes out on the 27th of March. So very, very, very soon. Might already be out by the time that I actually edit and post this vlog. Who knows? I am going to go live on TikTok for reading sprints for some of this. So I'm going to just film little updates. I haven't got any snacks. I would have loved like purple snacks, purple drinks like the J2O Glitterberry or something like that. I have, however, got cute purple Truth of the Light nails to match the book cover. And of course, wearing my Dumbledore Club Valor jumper. I know that we're not in Valor, is following some different characters to what we've had in the first 3 books. So that is going to be a very, very interesting dynamic. Excited to meet some new characters as well. I think the record for me fully crying is chapter 3. However, I have shed a tear at a prologue in Return of the Darkness, which I'd already read. So we shall see what we cry at first today. I will definitely be updated. I have just started the reading sprint live on TikTok. A couple of people are a little way in. I know someone's like chapter 40. I think Christina said she is chapter 7. Bex, have you started? I'm ready to start. I feel like I'm procrastinating. I'm not ready. I'm scared. Right. Let's do this. I've just changed the Kindle skin to the romantasy one because we have dragons, we have wings, we have purple, and the crown even has purple on it. So it felt like it was the most fitting. The timer has started. It's time to lock in. I've got Laura and Chloe in the live now. Chloe is on chapter 9. And Laura's just here for the vibes.
I'm working. I'm writing the last book. Like,
She's writing. I got 2 chapters in. Well, partway through chapter 2. Up to chapter 8. Currently, there's been a little bit of sad, not too much sad. Had a little cry. Still in live with Chloe and Laura. We're just gonna act like we didn't just do this and I didn't delete the footage. Chloe, where were you up to?
Wow, thank you for asking for the first time. I am up to chapter 12.
Wow, and how are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling stressed. There's banter, there's a bit of flirtation. I'm enjoying it.
And then Christina is currently up to chapter 16 and Bex is on chapter 7. A couple of people in here that are reading the earlier books and things like that, so it's just very nice to be together, you know what I mean? Just done another reading sprint. I'm about halfway through chapter 10. We're reliving some things, figuring out some things. It's so hard because I have to be so subtle with what I'm saying because there is so many beyond spoilers. So we can't really talk about them. We've just tried to make some code names on the live, but the best that we could come up with was Steve, Bob and Dave. And they don't really match the vibes of the characters, so we're going to try and think of some code name. currently mid-sprint. I'm like whispering-ish because everyone's still reading. I've just got to chapter 15 and I thought this is a good time to quickly make my tea. I'm literally just heating it up, so it's not going to take too long. If I can find a knife. Microwave's on, so I thought I would grab the mic. But things are getting found out. Things are happening. This part of the vlog, like today, will probably be where I'm happy. I can't imagine this is going to last tomorrow. I am not doing well. I don't know where I'm going to get to today. I was aiming for like 30-ish. Time is moving fast. I am really enjoying it so far. Glad that I've done it on live as well, just because I don't know, it just feels a little nicer than just reading on your own sometimes. I do really enjoy doing reading sprints. I wish that I could do them more regularly again, but unfortunately it's just too hard at the minute with a very busy house and stuff like that. It's not really fair for me to expect people to be quiet. I was trying to sort of set out for the bedroom, but it didn't really go to plan, so here we are. This like barely looks like anything, but it is quite filling. I've got some beef brisket and some rice. Okay, I've ate my tea. The dog is currently licking my plate clean because there was gravy on it. I'm just about to go into chapter 15, which is, I believe, going to have a little bit of sadness in there. Going into the last sprint of the evening because it is 20 to 10. I wanted to stay up late and read, but I just feel really tired, so I need to stop myself and carry on tomorrow. So last sprint. Coming barreling down the stairs, but I've just ended the live. About to start chapter 20 in bed. I'm just on a little call with Chloe and Laura instead of being on live. Sometimes live can be just a bit draining. I do enjoy it, but after you've been on for like 4 hours, it gets a lot. So I'm gonna go get in bed. I've got my Kindle, got my clickers, all that kind of jazz. This battery doesn't last very long, so I don't know, maybe I've done a few time lapses, so myself into bed, and Laura is about to read the acknowledgements out, which is a little transition, a little what am I saying? It's become a little tradition for Laura to read the acknowledgements out because, spoiler alert, I'm in it. Shock. Last year was really cute.
Wait, do you want me to read the whole thing or just read it and then stop after your bit? Emotional when you talk about your mum and your grandma as well. I didn't really talk about them as much this time. Oh. This is the thing, I keep saying the same freaking thing about everyone. Yeah, fair. Okay, there's a little intro paragraph and then your bit. Okay. Are you ready, camera? I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Thank you to Chloe and Mal for keeping me sane at every step of the way when I was complaining about plot consistency or doubting the characters were strong enough, when I was spiraling about making deadline or whether to push release day. The dedication of this book comes from you both. Even whilst I'm still searching for my place as an author, you both already see my worth and abilities, which I'm forever grateful for. Mentally preparing for us all to experience the sixth book in 3 years of friendship. And then the rest is me just thanking all the usual people. For anyone still searching for themselves, the people around you already see the beauty of your soul. They're so nice.
Ugh, what a slag. It is the next day. I have just woke up. Well, I've not just woke up. It's like 10:30. Oh, nearly 11 o'clock. I've been laid in bed. I've got a really bad headache today. I can't like open my eyes properly. This is like the most I have actually opened my eyes. I crack on as much as I can because I am actually watching Game of Thrones later on. I'm rewatching it, but because I'm away towards the end of the week, trying to get as many episodes in as possible today. Try to get some reading done before that. I also really need to pack. I haven't packed anything, probably need to wash some stuff, haven't done that. So, fun times. I'm just about to start chapter 23. I'm 41% through. I don't know how much I'm going to get through before later. I had to bring myself back to bed because it was just too bright down there. But John Mark is asleep, so I have to be really quiet. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my day. I don't know if you can see, I can barely open this eye. Just because I've got like the most intense headache. I did smack the back of my head yesterday, and I did have a little bit of an instant headache from that, but I just kind of ignored it. But I'm starting to think that I might have a mild concussion. I don't think it's anything deep to worry about. I've had to sit and lie in the dark because it's just so intense, and obviously I can't really look at the screen. So I've not really read much. I did get like 1 or 2 more chapters. I don't want to read it on the train because I don't want to cry on the train. I'm about to start chapter 30. Sorry if you can hear the fact I haven't got the mic on. I've got Molly on TikTok just for a little bit of company. But yeah, I'm going very, very slow. I'm not sure where to kind of end today because I'm not going to get through it all. And these are like the big chapters coming up, like where everything's going to be crazy, and I do still have the strip on my head. We've just finished chapter 30, and it's a nice cry because it's a nice quote. I feel like I can maybe share the quote. I just thought it was really beautiful. I'm going to censor it a little bit so that there is no spoilers, but I do not need your body, I do not need your lips. I could live every second of my life on the opposite side of a room to you, as long as I could see your smile, hear your laugh, and simply know that I am yours and you are mine. This curse is the agony of my existence, but your heart makes every pained breath worthwhile. Why am I even... I'm crying rereading that. That is so beautiful. Just gonna read up to chapter 35 for tonight. We're on chapter 31. I'm really loving the banter between 4 of the characters in this book. I can't say who because if you've not read Return of the Darkness, then it would be a huge spoiler. Really, really loving the banter between them. And Ophelia, who is one of the new characters that we meet in this book, I love her. I just love her so, so much. Okay, I'm about to go into chapter 35. I have no words. That was really mean. Now I have to leave it there for today. I've said this before, and I've said this again. You fucking bitch. Morning! I am just getting ready to go to Laura's house. I'm struggling to pick a book. I know that this will not be helpful because, yeah, but my shelves currently are a state anyway, so it's impossible to find anything. But I also just don't know what I want to read. Obviously I'm reading Truth of the Light, but I'm not reading that on the train for 5 hours. Like, I want to be able to cry. I'm not even able to. I'm going to cry. I don't want to be crying on the train. I mean, it's fun for the plot, but no, we're going to save that till I get to Laura's. So I need something for the train. I don't know whether to do light-hearted and fun, or I do need to carry on with Lady of Shadows. I don't know where I've put the book. Maybe I'll take The Age of Pandora, because I've wanted to read this one for a while. So maybe I take that and maybe try start that. It just depends what mood I'm on when I get on the train as well. So I'm going to take a couple options. I need a couple options anyway because I want to do a 24-hour pausey timer video. Kind of like a 24-hour challenge, but with pauses, because I am looking after a dog. Like, I need to look after the dog. So yeah. My train was cancelled and I'm on a new one. I'm very, very late. Laura and Rez are waiting for me and I just broke my nail, but I was doing something really nice and helping someone get their kits on, so I'm not mad. I haven't really filmed anything just because it has been so busy, like ridiculously busy. Laura has also picked us up some cookies, so I'm very excited about the cookies. I haven't filmed an update, but I'm at Laura's house. We have just changed into our pyjamas. Hopefully finish. Shouldn't take me that long really, should it? Halfway through. Gonna finish Truth of the Light. A little bit scary doing it in front of the author, but I've done it before. She's doing work, so it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, chapter 36, let's go. Chapter 39. Listen here, mate. Chapter 41. Let's go. Why is this me? Apologise. Sorry. What are you sorry for? I feel very attacked. You're horrible. I hope you know this.
This isn't even a search chapter, girl.
The glass bottle.
Yeah. Easter egg.
The glass. Oh, it's not focusing. The glass bottle. 42. Jesus. 43. What the hell, eh? Well, 45. Wait, are we going on one or go? Chapter 46, we got an exciting POV.
Right where you left me. I do this.
It's not even funny. I don't even like the map. Oh no, I'm gonna cry so hard. Oh no. Laura just added a tidbit in that I can't really include in the vlog, but
No.
oh, I actually can't with $56. don't know why you think it's funny. I am not doing well. I'm not doing well. Laura thinks it's funny. It's not. Right, 59. Slayer. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. The father!
Oh.
No, that's just really mean. That's so mean. This is me at the end of chapter 59. That was really mean. Chapter 60 and then the epilogue. Rest in pieces. Epilogue. Laura has put on the last song in the playlist while I read the epilogue. What the hell? I realised I've not ended this vlog and I didn't really speak about the book after I finished just because it was so late. Finished the book. The epilogue has really added so much ready for the next and final installment of the Lost Kingdom Saga. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, we are so close to the final book. The last book comes out on the 3rd of October. But I'm going to get to read it like May. I only have to wait till May. That is crazy. Final thoughts. Loved everything. I can't, I don't know how to word. I was very, very excited for the switch of dynamics, but I really didn't know how it was going to happen and how all of these people kind of gelled together. It was fantastic and it was done so well. The banter between 4 of the characters in this book, loved. Like, give me that all day long. And like, I know that sometimes people are like, oh, you're just biased because you are Laura's friend. I read the first book before I was Laura's friend and became, like, that started my obsession. It is nothing to do with me being her friend. If I didn't enjoy it, I would just say that I didn't enjoy it. Like, it's just so good and so refreshing. I feel like a lot of the fantasies that I've read lately do lack, like, depth of the world and the characters. A lot of them This Is No Shade is very surface level, whereas when you compare it to the Lost Kingdom Saga, the characters have so much depth. They know who they are. The world is so much bigger than in the first book. Like, the first book was a taste of the world. Now we're in the world. Like, there's growth in every character. There's things to love and things to not love. They're very relatable. I think a lot of that comes to Laura using her own kind of experiences and pain and things that she's been through and putting them into characters in a very, very different way. Return of the Darkness will always, I think, be my book of the series. The things that did to me emotionally that I was not prepared for, but then I've cried so much at this, and they're like complete different characters. I've cried at some of the reflections and some of the other side of things that we've seen. There is just so much depth to everything. I know that I said that word, but that's just what it is. It's just so in depth. Laura knows these characters. They are real. Like, they're real to me, and I haven't experienced that in such a long time, where you can relate to certain things about every single character. If / when one of them dies, it's like someone's actually died. Like, I'm crying like someone's actually died. Like, I've cried at characters dying in a book. Nothing like this. And I do think that is just down to how much background has gone into it. She's not just written. She knows her characters. She knows their personalities. She knows what sets them apart from other people. She knows the world, what goes where, who, like, I don't know how to explain it, but when you compare it to, when I'm comparing to other books that I've read in the last year, 2 years, there is very little that is on that same level of depth, if any. And I've read some really good books. So when you think you know something in the series, you don't. There is always a hidden something. There's Easter eggs from the first book. There is Easter eggs from the fourth book, from the third book, from the second book, from the last book that's not even written, in that first book, that you kind of just skim past at first and you're like, yeah, that sounds like it means something. But there is so much there. She knows. And I think that is just a true testament to her as a writer. She knows how to get the results that she wants, and she does it, which I think is just amazing. All finished, all ready for the next one, and they do just look so good next to each other. I held Truth of the Light. I hope this was enjoyable. This was really long. I had 6 hours of footage to try fit into like 30 minutes. So I did my best to cut it down. Sorry if there were, like, I feel like I missed a lot of reactions, but it was kind of like the same reaction, like. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed documenting this. And hopefully next time for the final book, me, Chloe and Laura will be together to read together. Thank you guys for watching. If you've read the Lost Kingdom Saga, let me know which book is your favourite in the comments.